Hello.
Oh, hey, babe. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Welcome.
Hey, where do we sit?
You sit over there. I sit here. So you sit over there.
Oh, on the chair? Do
No,
I have to sit like way
in
away from you?
This
Oh.
camera.
This is my first time doing this.
I know. Me too.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing okay.
How was today?
It was honestly a pretty tough day.
Oh.
I kind of,
Hey.
I expected it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think it's just one of those things where it's weird being in like the in-between space a little bit. I feel like I'm neither here nor there. And I think today was a little bit like confronting that a bit. But
I'm proud of you though.
yeah,
You know,
it was fun.
sometimes starting is like the best you can. You know, sometimes even just being out there, it's like.
Dude, that was it. It was like being back on the bridge and like being packed up like that. It was so cool, like being back in it, especially like in all honesty, not knowing if I'd ever be back on a marathon starting line again. Like, I think a year ago, this seemed really far away.
Yeah.
So even just making it 18 miles was really cool.
18 miles? Look at you!
That does not deserve a dispo. It was funny, like, riding back. So I dropped at 18. I just started having, like, crazy knee pain. And I was like, oh, let's, like, try and go a couple miles, see if it eases up. And then I was like, I'm going to tear a meniscus doing this. And I dropped out at 18. And let me tell you, the sweep vehicle is where the party's at.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When you've got, like, Kenenisa Bekele, what was it? Gotcham was in there. Abdi had to jump in. I was like, God damn, I should, like, take a, like, selfie of all the people I'm in the sweep with. But it was, like, it's just one of those days.
Yeah.
They happen. But let's talk about your race.
Welcome back. That's what I should say. You know?
Thank you.
You've been gone for a long time. So
It's been a long time. It feels like a long time. Yeah. But I don't know. It's like, it is one of those things. It's good to be back. But I think this was a good reminder that, like, I'm ready to do some different stuff for a little while. Because I think my heart just isn't in this right now.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we talk about seeing you guys just, like, take off going down 4th Ave and seeing how strong you looked?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I would say, I don't know, starting this race, I feel like I just did not, like, yes, I was excited, but it's just like, for a long time, I didn't feel like I was warmed up. You know?
Interesting. Like, it took a while to get into it in the race.
It took a while until, like, you know, even they were making surges, and I'm like, I'm closing the surges, but, like, even though I just didn't feel like my body was, like, fully warmed, fully, you know, prayer. And I had a good build. I had a really good build, and I was very excited about it. It's just, you know, I just didn't feel like my body was like 100% there. And I get, like, you don't need 100% all the time.
But still, like, I feel like you've had, like, obviously coming off of the spring that you had, like, the year that you've had, and I mean, you had a hell of a build out in Flagstaff. Like, that's probably one of the hardest parts of marathoning is going into it and, like, getting into a race and knowing how long it is and feeling like it's just not clicking.
It was, I was like, but then I kept saying, you know, I'm like, you're healthy, you have all these, just keep fighting, you know. And I'm like, maybe I will warm up. As we go, maybe I will warm up. And it got better. I cannot, like, it got better. And I was at a point where I was like, okay, this is good. I needed more. And it just was like, I think we got, like, 24 miles, 23 miles. I'm like, now it's time to go. And I just started making, like, trying to move, and I still didn't get it. I'm like, you know, I'm just going to stay patient and hold it and try to push as hard as I can and see how it goes. If it's there, it's fine. If it's not. But it's like, I came in, I was very excited. I was like, oh, you know, I wanted a win. Who doesn't?
Seriously,
So, but it was like, it just one of the, like, you know, the competition is very, very tough. And I am still very proud of the result of today. Really. And, you know, I can't say anything.
I think you're allowed to be both, like, proud of how you raced and disappointed. Like, you can hold both those things.
But it's like, I also cannot be, I feel like this year I already had, I don't know, 3 or 4 wins. So I'm like, I should be grateful for this, and I'm grateful. So, sometimes you just have to like, the body was maybe in a way telling you, oh, this is, this is where you are.
Yeah.
This is someone else. Yeah.
I think that really speaks to like the level of competitor that you are, though. That it's like, that is the expectation that you're going into these majors and every single time you are trying to win.
Yeah.
And I think like that, at least from the outside, is a really cool thing to see. Like seeing, I mean, I've known you and of you since college when you were racing the 10K at Kansas, and it's like just seeing your development as an athlete has been such a cool thing to see, going from like you being one of the top female runners in the NCAA to now like arguably one of the top female runners in the entire world at this event. And so it's just like I realize how tough of a position that puts you in when it's like this was a pretty stacked race.
Oh yeah. I could see the girls going, and they're like, oh, we have to go now. And I'm like, oh no, and they were like, we got to the point where they're like, oh, you want to come help? I'm like, I really want to help, but I feel like I just, and it was one of those that I just didn't, like, I didn't have it to help them and help them. But,
going into the race, like, I had heard, at the very least, rumors that the plan was to take it out hard and go fast. Was that a conversation that you guys had been having going in?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, really. But I could tell from how Sheila and Helen were talking. It's like they were just like, oh, let's go. And I had no, maybe they had a conversation before I wasn't included. But, it was one of those things. They were just like, we have to move. If we have to, like, get Sifan, because they know, you cannot really come with Sifan all the way to the finish line.
Exactly. If you leave it to a sprint, you can't put the 1500 meter girl.
So I think it was just a thing of like, let's push earlier on and just maybe make it a bit like honest race.
I mean, it went out fast. I think even just from when I've raced this before, I was like, oh wow, like everybody's really moving. I had to consciously kind of like keep myself back just because I was like, I'm not ready to run that pace. It seemed like you guys were really cooking on the front end.
It was. I was like, at some point I was like, I need to see what time we're running, It was like, yes, I had my watch, but my watch was in kilometers. I'm like, I cannot do math right now because I want to translate it in miles. Like my brain is not working.
Do you prefer one over the other?
Sometimes it's like in kilometers I feel like it's good because then you know what paces you're going, but then I feel like in races it's good to know in miles. So that way you're like, what pace or like if you have to pick it up, how fast, So, and I've had it in my watch, thankfully. Sometimes I have it like pace in kilometers and then distance in kilometers and then pace in miles. So it will tell me what pace we're running in miles and then distance in kilometers, which is but
that's crazy.
Today I forgot. So then it's like and sometimes it tells me every like kilometer. It will tell me like, oh, that's the time, but then the pace is still in miles. So then I'm like, this is perfect. I know, but today I forgot.
Hey, you can be excused for forgetting something like that.
It's one of those.
My whole family came in for this. Which like it was so like going through my head as I was like heavily considering like, do I drop out? I really want to like, I just want to make it to the finish and like see my family. I want to see my girlfriend. Like I just want to like get there. And then I remember I'm like, if I like really hurt myself just trying to finish, like they are going to be so mad at me. Like I'll be mad at myself. They will be so mad at me. And like honestly, like being able to like take the swag wagon back to the finish and like get to see all of them and just hang with them the rest of the day. Like I kind of got out of there and just like got to hang with all of them, and that really like made the day a lot better. So it was really nice. I think something like that is a good like reality check for me. But like at the end of the day, it's just running. When you run a marathon, do you always have another one kind of set, or do you kind of like just wait and see?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same. I guess going back to Boston or somewhere else, but I have no clue.
I think that's good, giving yourself a bit of a mental break though.
Because then I am like, is when I not think about running or anything for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Totally off.
But I think that's so healthy. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people start getting caught in that trap nowadays of
Yeah.
like doing marathon on marathon, or like
Yeah.
I've read 2 in one season, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
it can be really, really hard.
I did try it last year after the Olympics, and it
That's
was
right.
just, it was brutal. Like, I felt so strong until like I get to the race, and I was just like, you're tired. You know, you cannot tell
Mhm.
because you're under adrenaline. I feel like you're just
Mhm.
excited to go to the next race, and then
Yeah.
you get there, and then you figure out, oh, you haven't really taken some time off for yourself,
Yeah.
and because you just go straight back into training.
I think it definitely is something of that, like having to get the like drive back
Yeah,
a little bit,
yeah.
like that mental energy.
Yeah.
Like the physical energy can
It's-
definitely be there.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
But-
Otherwise you get to like that point in the race where you have to go and you just don't have anything
Oh,
to
yeah.
push with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I felt last year. Like I had it until 20 miles,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that I just like everyone left, and I just stayed there.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's a thing that I've learned. I'm like, I just need maybe 2. That's max, and I can do half here and there. But it's like
Mhm.
I think it's more, if it's anything, I feel like for me anyway, it's just having 2 things to focus on, and then just the rest to like figure out if I really need to do it or do I not. But
Mm-hmm.
it's different with everyone.
Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, in this stage of my like running, I feel like I just maybe 2 is enough.
Yeah.
2 is enough.
I think
So,
that's like it.
yeah.
It's a respect for your body and your
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah. Your brain, it takes a toll on you,
Yeah.
So,
Like the burnout is very real.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But I feel like that's the biggest difference sometimes when you talk to like amateur marathoners who
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
like
Yeah.
7 or 8
Yeah.
a year, and it's like, oh, you can only do 2 max, and it's like
Oh,
only.
like you say only. I was thinking on the rest today. I was like, oh, only 4 miles to go. But then I'm like, wait, did I just say only 4
Yeah.
miles to go? 4 miles is a lot.
4 miles is a lot.
But in my head, I was like, just only 4 miles.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think it depends. It's like the intention that you put into it that is
Yeah.
what makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like when you are as incredibly focused going into a race as I think you have been going into this one, it's mentally really, really tough. Like it's a tough come down from it. It's a tough like
Yeah.
getting it back up for the next one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why I think it's important to just take some time for yourself, and when you come back, because it's 3 months of like constantly training, like nothing else.
Nothing else.
It's like you block the other world. It's like anything else does not matter. It's just running.
Yeah.
So then when you don't have that going, it's bad. It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you happy overall with your experience this year of running New York?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very, very. Like
Mhm.
2:20. I was like, I wanted to beat myself. But then I looked at the time and I'm like, Sharon, you're so
Like that is nuts.
yes, I mean 2:20 is so fast.
That is so fast.
So I was like, wait.
But it's so funny too, because it's like it is that perspective shift of being able to be like, if you told yourself however many years ago that you'd run 2:20 in New York,
Oh.
like what would your reaction have been?
Oh, trust me, I wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's a hard course. Like I was waiting for a downhill for so long, I didn't see it. I was like, there was a point I was like, I could use a downhill right
Sam
now.
actually took them all out of the course. They removed every downhill. It's the wildest thing.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But there was a few that I would, but then you get them, and they are very few.
Yeah.
And at that time, you don't really you wish they were longer.
Yeah.
And and I was like, but it just was like every time I felt like we're just going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And, I think it hurts. Like sometimes I'm like, oh God, I could, But yes, I'm very happy with today.
Mhm.
Very proud of that performance for sure.
Yeah.
Second too, I will never take that for granted,
No.
because it's not an easy task to just get here LV and get to do that and get to run fast in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And even come under the course record. I don't have it, but it's
Yeah, but I guess that's it. It's like I feel like you're building such an incredible resume for yourself of all of this. And every experience here, you learn so much from each of your races. I'm sure you're going to be taking what you learned today into whatever your marathon is in the spring, and especially the next time you run New York.
Yeah.
you're quickly becoming like one of the most experienced women on this course now. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I was like counting. I'm like, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why.
It's my fourth new back to back.
Yeah.
Which is,
oh my god.
like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone even asked me, I was like, when are you gonna try and do something like on a flat course or something? I'm like, I honestly don't know. It's like, it's one of those, you come here and you get to experience it and you like it so much, and you're like, and last year I was like, I will do something, I'll go somewhere else, and then this year here I am,
Yeah.
So you can never really say but I think it's just good to like do other things, but I don't know, I'm just having so much fun, and as you said, like getting more experience, and hopefully when I change to somewhere else, this would help, with all those other courses and choices. So,
yeah. I don't know. I think it's pretty fantastic of like what you've been able to do here. It's really, really impressive.
I mean, it was like the first place I did like I ran my first marathon, so I guess maybe that's still part of like
It's so funny. I was just talking I was talking about it today, when you won. I remember we had pushed our long run back in Flagstaff so that we could watch New York. And I was driving up to 222. I shouldn't even say this, but I was driving up to 222 and I had one hand with it on my phone, and I'm like driving, like almost going off the road screaming as you're winning the race, and I'm like, oh my god, and I still remember that of just being like, holy shit. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about it. Like, you remember when we were in college, and I like I could, every time I saw your name, like Molly Seidel, and we were in the same regionals.
Yeah.
And then same nationals. So every time we go to a race, I'm like, Molly Seidel, Molly. So it's like we competed together in college, and I never I was looking up to you, like, when will you ever get close to me, like, beating her? Like,
how the turn is a turn.
No, not really, but it was like, it's one of those, like, I feel like it's just been a while long just racing each other and being here, and and it's crazy. Like, we're sitting together in the same table in the same race, like.
I honestly think that's some of like the most fun part of all of this. It's getting to go to these races year after year and see people that like, some of these people you've been seeing since like for years now, and like the friendships that you form. I think that like, not to get too cheesy with it, but like that honestly is one of the most special parts of like really getting to develop a community around all of this.
Yeah,
and it's like, I think that that's a very special thing that we've got in this sport. That, I don't know, even on the way, like on the bus ride over, like you chattering away with Helen and Sharon, I'm just like, I can't understand a word of what they're saying, but they sound like they're having a fun time.
I love those bus rides because sitting next to Helen, it feels, she's always saying something. So I feel like it just takes my mind off of things. And I'm like, I'm in that conversation, so I can't, like, the tension kind of just fades away.
Yeah.
And then we get off the bus and it's like, oh, we're,
like lock in.
Yeah, but I think it just helps to reduce like all the tension and all that. And yes, she's like very, and we're always just having one conversation or the other. I don't know. It's like, it just comes. And, and I think it's all of us are just trying to make sure, we're not. So it's so if you're having fun, if you're enjoying,
I'm always just wondering, like, are they talking shit?
Too bad you were Swahili.
I know, that's the thing. I should probably learn a couple words.
I should. I will teach you. But
so that might be it for us. I don't know how long they want us to talk for.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Well, Sharon, this was so nice getting to see you. I'm so glad that I got time with you, because I feel like you're always being like ferried away like to a different thing.
Oh yeah, no, this was perfect. Actually, you might have I was just gonna say, you might have a talent in this.
Oh, a talented.
Yeah, I feel like interviews, you were very calm and very,
Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate that.
That might be
that might be if I keep dropping out of all these races, I might
not that way. That would probably be like, your other side. Yeah. I still want to race with you.
I think we'll find one. I need to give myself a chance to like get back into it. I'm gonna give myself some time on the trails, and then
we'll trails.
See. Yeah. Okay. So that's like kind of my main focus over the next 2 years. I'm gonna run 100K
Oh,
in February.
where is that?
It's
This coming February?
This coming February
That's
in Black
interesting.
Canyon. Yeah, so that was like going into this. The plan was to kind of use New York to get my speed up
Okay.
and as my threshold block, and
Okay.
then the next 3.5, 4 months are
Okay.
going to be heavy mileage
Okay.
and trail focus,
Okay.
and then try to run 62 miles
Let's
in
go.
Black Canyon. Yeah,
That's exciting.
I'm actually really excited.
Wait, you've done it before, though.
I've done shorter trail races. The longest
Okay.
I've done is 28 kilometers.
Okay.
But really mountainous. This is more running focused.
Okay.
So it's been funny, like coming back to the roads to train for New York was a real shift.
Oh, okay.
It was very,
Okay.
very different because I'd been doing all mountain stuff in the summer,
Uh-huh.
and we kind of rushed to get a roadblock in.
Okay.
And the road running has just been so difficult on my knees.
Mhm.
That's why I've been doing so much of the trail running, is because it's the one thing that doesn't hurt my knees.
Okay.
And I just wasn't able to, like, I don't know, get my body to come around with the road running.
Okay.
And that's why today was a little bit,
Oh.
today was really disappointing because
Okay.
it was like kind of a slap in the face of like, oh yeah, my knees still don't feel great on the
Okay.
roads, but we'll see.
That's good though, because if you found something that you love,
Yeah.
and it's building your endurance.
Yeah.
I know if in any way you'll come back stronger than
Yeah.
ever. So
Yeah, I guess it's coming at it from a very different approach.
Yeah.
Like that's originally why I got into the marathon, because
Okay.
the 10Ks were hurting my body. So
Okay.
I just feel so fragile sometimes. I want to be more resilient.
Woman, you
I don't know. You can't say that. Girls can do anything. Girls can do anything. Women in STEM. Women in STEM. No, but I think like
we're powerful.
yes, we are very powerful. But no, I do agree with you that like I think, especially as I get older in the sport, like I think there's a greater appreciation for like the last time I raced here in 2021, I was in pain the entire race.
Okay.
And today when I started feeling that like that really searing pain coming off the Queensboro Bridge, I think I had this mental calculus of it was realizing like, okay, I can either keep running and do some real damage here and potentially not get to race like the main race that I'm trying to build up for, or I can call it and have a really difficult day, but know that I get to keep training over the next few months. And after missing all of 2024, that I think really rung true in my head of like, I don't want to keep missing 3, 4, 5 months at a time being injured.
True.
Like I'm
That's
really
so
sick of
good.
that game.
Yeah.
And so I think it was definitely like an ego bruising today, but I think I'm coming off of it being like, I know I'm going to be able to be back to training probably in a week or so.
Oh, yeah.
And just go from there.
For
I think
sure.
it's just trying to like keep consistency. But it's hard. It's hard like having to feel like I'm letting go a bit of the thing that I really love. And that it's kind of like a moving towards something different. But we'll see. Yeah.
It's always gonna be here for you.
I know, and I think it's that. It's like knowing that, like, if I really want to, I can come back to it.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely just difficult. Like, I was back at the room like after we got dinner with my family and we were talking and just being like, it's really, really difficult having to feel like a little bit of my marathoning career has been like, it's not all on my own terms. Like very, very like cut short or have these huge gaps that are kind of out of my control to some degree. And so I think it's trying not to get stuck in like a victim mentality, be like, okay, like what feels good in my body right now is training in the mountains. And so I'm going to lean into that. And then if I'm meant to come back to the roads and race well on the roads, I'll come back. And if not, I kind of just need to accept like what my future in the sport is, because I want to get to keep doing this. So we'll see. We'll see. I've got a couple more months to train for it. So we'll see if I can take this road speed into... Oh,
yeah. You'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
So it'll be fun. But I think we've both got big things ahead.
True.
Yeah.
The future is bright.
It is. It is. And hopefully one day we will both be back here.
Oh, yeah. True.
I mean, you'll obviously be back here.
Yeah, you too.
Eventually, maybe not for a little bit. But I do love New York.
Yeah.
But I think I need a little bit of a break.
Oh, yeah. What do we say? Maybe in 5 years from now, we may hear again.
Deal.
Deal.
Yeah, I think that's a good place. I think that's a good place to end.
Exactly.
Like, I think they can still hear you if you whisper on the microphone.
Boys, what do we do?
They've all got to be out there.